Hey Geekly, Kikai Wafra here, and today, pull up a stool and grab a pint. Preferably not one that comes in pints, because we need to have a serious talk about Middle-earth. I hope you're sitting down, because the Shire is about to get a lot more traffic. So here's the deal. We already knew about The Hunt for Gollum, the new live-action movie coming in December 2027, directed by Andy Serkis. But Elijah Wood, Frodo himself, just dropped a massive hint at the Fan Expo in New Orleans. Basically, he let slip that The Hunt for Gollum isn't a one-off reunion tour. According to him, the intention is to make other films in this universe afterwards. He's talking about getting the band back together, with the original creative team like Philippa Boyens and Peter Jackson steering the ship. In plain English, Warner Brothers isn't just making a movie, they are building a pipeline. And honestly, part of me, the part that grew up wielding a stick like Sting in the backyard, wants to scream, yes! I mean, think about it. This isn't Amazon buying the rights and trying to guess what Tolkien would have written. This is the OG squad. We've got Andy Serkis directing, we've got the original writers, and we've got Elijah Wood seemingly ready to hop back into the hairy feet. If there is anyone on this planet who understands the soul of these books, it's this team. It's the dream scenario, right? We're not getting a reboot with TikTok influencers. We're getting the masters returning to their masterpiece. But it's when you take a step back and look at the corporate whiteboard that the headache starts. Because let's be real for a second. The Hunt for Gollum? Really? We're getting a massive budget blockbuster about a guy who spent 500 years eating raw fish in a cave. And now we hear there are more films considered after that? This is where the BS alarm starts ringing. It feels like Warner Brothers looked at Marvel, looked at Star Wars, and said, hey, we have a universe too. Let's squeeze it until it screams. The magic of the original Lord of the Rings trilogy was that it was a story with an ending. It was special because it was finite. But now it feels like we are witnessing the Marvelization of Middle-earth. They are announcing these movies because there's a burning artistic need to tell us what Aragorn had for breakfast in the Third Age. They're doing it because they need content. They need a cinematic universe. And that's the trap, Geekly. They're dangling our nostalgia in front of us. Look, it's Frodo. Look, it's Gandalf. To distract us from the fact that they might be turning the most legendary fantasy epic of all time into just another assembly line franchise. It feels less like the Return of the King and more like the Desolation of the IP. Anyway, the full article is in the description. Go read the fine print yourself. So, Geekly, I'm putting it to you. Is this the glorious return of the creative dream team we've been waiting for? Or is this just a desperate studio milking the Golden Goose until it's dry? Let me know what you think in the comments. And that is the full rundown on this never-ending Middle-earth saga. If you enjoyed the heat, smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you think they should just let the franchise rest in peace. If you want to show some extra love and buy me a coffee, the link is right in the description. Quick poll for the next video. Should I use the Rivendell Library backdrop or the Death Star conference room? Drop your vote. I will catch you on the next flash. This was Kikai Wafra for NewsGeekly.